you will be able to find their paintings, you know.
I want to try it. I want to try.
Yeah. So this one, the name is called Xu Xi. Right. So these are the late Tang Dynasty, right? So they live in about 900 years, 900 something.
General Huang Quan, courtesy name Gong Heng, was a military general of the state of Wei during the Three Kingdoms period of China. Is that true?
If it's written
in general,
it's true.
I don't know.
Well, that should. It's not that one. It's not that one. That one is Three Kingdom is actually before Tang Dynasty. It's too far. It's actually his dynasty he lived is called Dai. Dai.
Wait, Huang. Wait, I have an idea. Huang.
Dai.
No, Huang Quan.
Yeah. Don't worry, I can send you the link. Yeah.
Tang Dynasty?
Yeah, from Wu Dai dynasty.
Wu Dai.
Wu Dai. Yeah. Don't worry too much. I will send you some links and images after the class. Okay.
Okay, I found it.
Okay, you found it, right?
One. Okay, I think this is him. Born 903, Cheng Tu Tang, and died 1968. Kai Meng Song Tang, 903 until 907. Okay, that's not painter. Courtesy name Yao Shi was a Chinese painter during the Five Dynasties period of the Song Dynasty.
We can read it after by ourselves. No need right now to.
Yeah, later you can learn that, you know. So we're gonna start the practice of the sparrow. Right, it's a small, you know, sparrow. We saw sparrow a lot. It's a small bird living, right? But when we're painting the sparrow, what we need to make sure, right, is actually the pose that we're gonna paint is more alive, or you know, the pose is a better pose, right? So
from the birds, or we just do training right now? How to draw the birds?
Yeah, we will do the bird first, right? So we will do the bird pose first, right? Then I'm gonna change to a final paper. So we will learn the composition plus the bird.
Okay.
Right? So there will be a tree, there will be some flowers, and then there will be a bird.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. So okay, we're gonna start. So for all birds, right? We're gonna start from the beak. Right, this bird, what we're gonna learn, right, is actually a bird that, you know, a bit facing up and expanding the wing. Right. Zoom in a bit. Able to see, right? Yeah. Okay. So now the first one, what we do is actually the beak. The beak, you know, this one is going upwards, right? And after that, here, right, what we're gonna do is actually to do the eyeball and do a smaller eyeball. So small circle. Then after that, right, inside the small circle, we're gonna do the pupil. Right. Just a small line brush will do. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So now what we do, right, is actually from the beak, we are going to connect a little bit to the, so from here, right, you see, I didn't collect directly, but I'm going to have, you see, small lines on top of the eye. Because usually the small, the sparrow, right, here got a little bit white. Right.
Do we do it like eyelashes or something? Is it just me or does it look like eyelashes?
Eyelash, no, that's not the eyelash. Right. So this is actually a little bit shadow parts, around the eyes. Now after this, we will going to switch the brush. Okay. We're gonna switch to this size brush, also smaller size. Right? If I zoom out, you can see the size. Right? It's actually the smaller size, not the big one, just the small one.
I only have the big one, I think.
Correct. Yeah, you can use the big one also can, but no problem. I mean, the only thing is actually for if you're painting small, you use smaller one, right? If you're painting big, you can switch to the big one. Now, what we're gonna use for the color, right? We're gonna take out the
Color? No ink color?
Yeah, we have the ink here, right? So we will choose the color that we're gonna use for the bird.
And it's foggy again.
Yeah. Sorry?
Oh, so we're using these? Okay.
Yeah, the color, is number 14. Yeah, if
Maurice?
Yes.
yeah, the Maurice is number 684.
684.
Yes, 684.
But which one is better? I have both of them.
You have both.
Which one is better for this type of painting?
It's the same. They're the same. They're the same. Right. They're the same. Only the color code is different. Yeah. So now what we do is actually we're taking some 14. Right. Number 14.
Number 14. Wow.
Number 14.
My color is like so watery. Is it supposed to be that water?
If it's watery, right, at home, right, when you open, right, you find it's watery, right, close the cap, and then you can like squeeze the thing a little bit, and then you pull them out, right, then it will not so watery. And the thing is actually when you put the thing for a longer time, right, then the oil and a little bit of water and paint actually separate.
So do we take like water in here? Okay, my one like looks like a girl already.
Yeah, it was okay. It was okay. Yeah, we haven't started the real painting. Don't worry about that. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's so close to the eye though.
Yeah.
It's gonna look cute. Let's hope that.
Right. So close up. Now what we're gonna do is for this brown color. So now you see I'm taking the brush. I'm not going to use a direct brown color. What I'm gonna do, right? I'm gonna take
look like orange or something.
Take a little bit of black and go into the brown, right? So take a little bit black, put in the brown.
A little bit because the ink is like very strong. I tried it.
Yeah,
once
put
I
the
wanted
black
to like
in the brown.
see the brown.
So after you take the black in the brown, this should be the color that we're gonna use for the bird.
I'm pretty close to getting it, but now it's like all.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now after that, what we're gonna do is cutting from the head, right? Roughly around the beak area. right? To brush up, but then just above the eyebrow, right? We're gonna leave some white. We will leave some white there. Right, so you're gonna brush up on this side and come down.
Mama looks so. Okay,
The sun,
and then
the shape
what?
like this.
Why does your one look like so front facing?
Huh?
Like really does. I'm gonna try getting another one. Drawing another one is
Okay.
the key.
Yeah, but actually for practice, right? Don't give up on the practice. You know, if it's not correct, just continue to paint, right? Then finish one, then you do another one.
Steven, I lost you.
Yep.
Okay.
Hello? Hello?
I'm making two.
Okay, so we continue, right?
Yes.
Okay, so for now, what I do, I take I put this aside. I take more black on my brush, a little bit more black on my brush. Now I'm going back to the bottom, right? The beak. I'm gonna color this part. See, I'm gonna color this part. Also on top, I'm gonna color the beak. But same thing, right? When you're coloring around the eyes, leave a little bit space here, white space. Okay. Now you're gonna continue to color this color. Go down. Now this is the color. Okay. This part.
Steven, I can't hear you very well.
Yes.
Yeah.
Steven?
Is it okay? Can hear me? Okay.
Okay.
I can't hear you very well. I can't hear you.
Let me just check my camera.
It says that you have low internet, but maybe it's just me. Let me see.
Hello? Is it okay?
Well, I have low internet.
You can hear me?
Me? Yes. For me, it's okay.
Yes, I can hear you now, and my internet is better.
Oh, okay. Okay, good. Okay, so we continue, right? So from here,
Okay,
same
what
color.
did you do? Okay, then you like.
Yeah.
Right here.
So yeah. Little bit black color, right? So when you're painting a bird, especially for sparrow, right? Which actually the majority color is actually brown, right? Then the white is very important. You know how you leave the white on the birds, because if if we consider the whole birds, right, the tummy area usually is white color, right? The fur on the tummy and the bottom of the bird. So
okay, the eyes of my one, they look so serious.
yeah, taking the lighter ink, same color as the big one. So now what we do, right? You see, my tape of the brush is broken a little bit. Now from here, I'm going to outline the neck area. You see? Is that?
Okay, break the brush. Succeeded.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now
Outlining
you're
with a
gonna.
broken brush is pretty hard.
Yeah, this is actually the neck, right, of the bird.
Okay, I think my one is way too fat. I gotta fix that real quick. I mean,
now,
like.
Yeah.
That sparrows are cute, right?
Is the speed okay? I mean,
Yes, for me,
what,
okay.
speed
Yep,
okay,
same.
right? Okay, good.
Mhm.
Okay, now from the head to the neck, right? Now we're gonna turn it, right? So this bird, we wanna do a wing span, right? So we wanna expand the wings, right? One wing here, the other wing there, right? So now we're gonna transit from here. You see, when I use the brush, my brush still is broken side, right? So the tape is still not in a sharp status, right? So from here, you're gonna go up. So this is one wing, okay? The other side, uh, the the inside in the wing, right? Now from there, what we do, right? You see, I'm taking the ink now, using the tape. I'm taking the ink for small birds, right? Whether it's a sparrow or other type of like even the kingfisher, right? The most important
Robin?
thing is actually the wings or the poles, right? You need a very clear lines, black color, right? To define the wings. So from here, right? Let's see, I'm gonna start this side, the wing. So it goes up, right? Goes again here to come to the outside, right? So before I'm actually getting the feathers in, right? Now my brush is darker, darker color. But usually for the birds, the top top of the wings, right? When it's expanding, the top of the wings is actually darker than the bottom of the wings, right? So now what I do right from here, I go back to the other wing here. I'm gonna use because my brush is black. So see, one feather go in, two feather, three feather, four, five, six. Okay,
Mm,
right.
two feathers.
So yeah, you can paint a few feather like five, six, or seven, both fine.
6, 7.
Yeah, and next
There.
we
I
go
mean,
back
it's not
because
bad.
once you painted this wing, right, you come in to this wing, then your brush is already lighter, right? So when I do this type, this wing here, so one, you see the color is actually getting lighter, right? So two, right? If you wanna do this way, three, four,
1, 2. Oh, yeah, it's kind of getting lighter.
yeah. You can go this
3,
way, right? So it will come back
3,
lighter. On this side it will be lighter, right?
4,
And go below, you can do this
5,
one.
6, 7, 8.
Okay,
Okay,
this
my
is
wing is becoming super big. Some
super
more.
big. Yeah, it's a sparrow, so don't do too big, right? Okay, so now what I do, my ink is here. I just take a little bit
Okay,
ink here.
the sparrow's head.
Mm. Oh,
The wings are like
I become like an eagle. Yeah,
sometimes bigger than the head. When I actually kind of
yeah.
like that, I ruined it
So
again.
yeah, yeah.
I have to
Don't
do it
worry. This
again.
is practice, right? So now you see, I'm
It's
using the
okay.
tape to take a little bit more black, and then I go for the inside of the wing. You see, I'm just doing this, right? To give the wings, at least this is a bone. There is a bone here, right? So for the bird, you can outline this, and also on the other side of the wings, just going to color, just cover the white there. Just cover that. It'll be okay.
Okay, why does
Now,
it now look like someone with like giant eyelashes when they're not even eyelashes? Actually, you know what? They're okay.
yeah.
Now, time
now,
to
now, what I'm gonna do, right? I'm go back. You see all the ink, right? When I painted this part, all my ink on the brush almost gone. Right? There's not all brown color. So I come back to the brown color that I just made, right? And go into the right now I go back to this brown color, and then I'm going to do the tape a bit more brown. You see, this brown is darker, right? Because I use ink. This brown is brighter, right? So I take some more ink, right? Take more brighter brown, right? So now I'm coming back, right? The reason I'm gonna take the brighter brown is that I want this part to be a little bit brighter, right? So you see, when I'm using this, when dabbing on this part, right?
Okay, now this one kind of came out weird again, but never mind that. Robins are different, just like humans, so.
Right? Yeah. So for this part, yeah, the body. You see, when you're using this color, you are going to paint out the type in one go. So this is type because it's small bird, right? So, but this part, the bright brown, you must have in there your birds, right? You see, okay?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, I just want to like make the second wing of my weird sparrow. Wow, the reputation of my sparrows are so weird. First, a head of a Barbie. Now, like she has these like giant lashes.
Oh,
Then
this
some
one very
weird
little.
elder sparrow with giant wings. Then an unproportional broken neck bird.
That's
with
okay. That's how
sharp
you get
fangs.
progress, right? Yeah. Okay. So now when we finish this color part, right? Now we come back to the outside, this part, right? To actually to finish the other side of the body, right? So just very light lines there.
So I just need a small outline because
yeah. So now we will come to the tails, right? For the tails, there are two ways. One easier way is actually we take in the black and we go back this way, right? So the other way is you apply the brown first, then you put the black. So now what I'm gonna show you is in the one go. So I'm gonna take the brown. I'm going to take the brown color, right?
okay, now this one is my first, at least a tiny bit proportional one, which is weird again.
Then I'm gonna take the black.
Lorna, don't praise yourself or else.
Right.
What? When I like start like saying, "Oh, it's okay now," it starts like getting bad in like a second, and that's what's happening right now. But I'm fixing it, so yeah.
So the tail, like one stroke like that, right? So go for another stroke. Color that a little bit. So that's the tail, right? Now smudging a little bit, don't worry. Just,
Smudge, smudge. Okay.
Okay.
First, get the water.
So now we're gonna go
now
for the
it's
left.
a little fat, but whatever.
Yeah.
It's cute.
So on this side, the legs is actually this the tie, right? So from here we go for the legs, adjust the ink. Right. So one toe, 2, 3, right? This is a very small bird.
Yeah, but for me, it just came out like very fat. So now I need to outline it with a little bit stronger paint. On my third try, it came out like decent.
A pigeon.
Yes, but it's still fat, thick. If it's not fat, then what is it? Thick.
Oh, not bad, not bad, not bad. I think the color,
face,
right?
though.
The color you can actually go a little bit lighter, right? The thing, when we do Chinese painting is that, especially when you're painting the first time, something you're painting first time, you try to use a color that's lighter first, right? Then once you're confident about that color, right, you can apply a bit darker. So let's say this one, we want to fine tune a little bit. Maybe this part of the wing, that's a little bit longer,
Okay, not only that, his legs are also very weird. Oh, there, I fixed them. Never mind.
Oh, let me see Nelly's.
Yes. A little strange.
My only guy who came out decent.
I think Nelly, only the wings.
Yes.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, the wings, huh?
I want to see. I want to see. I want to see. I want to see.
Yeah.
I want to see that.
It's a bit. This one, the wings here, right?
Whoa.
Too dark and too close. Yes.
Yeah, this one, yeah, is yeah,
cute.
and also needs to be a little bit.
I'm gonna take a photo of my one. Which face just came out like so weird.
The head.
Yes.
This side, yeah, but then the tail is actually smudging. Yeah, this part, the bottom is smudging, but the stroke is correct. Yeah, the stroke is correct. Yeah.
That's better.
Yeah. Oh, Alona.
My one came out very fat or something.
Alona, it's a chicken.
Yes, it's a chicken with giant wings that are like literally on its tail.
Yeah, for Alona, this one here, right? The thing is the color, right? The feather, right, needs a more defined or clear stroke for the feather, right? So this one all come together to separate the feather. But other than that, this one, I think this pose is particularly for this bird, right? Is actually quite a difficult pose to paint, right? Because unlike very traditional Chinese painting, especially the big 写意 one, right? They do very simple one, which actually don't really like the real bird. Yeah, but this one, right? I think we will do again. So this one is the bird that we're gonna put in our painting today, right?
Yeah, but like it looks so like weirdly confident with his belly just like.
Just need to practice and practice. That's all.
Yeah, can practice more on this, right? So now I'm gonna take this. I'm going to take the paper. So we're gonna do a complete painting to simulate. This one, you see, we didn't use white yet because the paper is already white, right? So we don't have to use white. But when you do some like colorful paper, right, to simulate the silk, right? Especially the brown color one. You're gonna need the white, so we're gonna learn how to do that. Okay. I'm going to change this. And this paper, I happen to have one at my home. It's actually a long one. I switched the camera so you can see which paper is this on. This is this one. This one, just 2:1. The reason I want to use this is just to show you how we're gonna do the white on the bird, right? Because it's a colorful paper, right? So, and also
So we do it now?
compass. Yeah, I'm going to demo this. If you
okay,
prefer,
then I'm not going to start painting yet.
Now you can do now, but if you prefer to practice more, you can practice more than paint, right?
I don't know because
but
I
actually
think
the
I'm
same.
too impatient, but at the same time.
So just let me try to see if I can fit in the whole paper on under the camera. Right. Just let me arrange this. Okay, so for this painting, we will do a very traditional way. That means I'm gonna have a flower here, right? So the flower goes up, so and turns around and come down here, right? Then I have the birds here, right? So the bird is about on the 1/3 of the paper, and also the whole composition would be in a S shape, right? So in a S shape, this S shape, clear, right? Okay, so I'm gonna start. Start. So first one, we're gonna do the flower. Right? So now this another point, right? When we come to the bird and flower, the flower usually in the bird painting we do not do very clear. That means the outline or the structure of the flower, right? You don't need to do very clear. I'm gonna show you today. Because it's a sparrow, right? So when you're choosing flowers, right, you need to make sure choose the correct flower. If you choose peony, right, which is actually too big for the bird, then your bird will become very small, So you choose a better flower. The things like you choose cherry, choose the plum flower. These are more better, or the other type of smaller flower, right? Okay. And also when you do painting, let's say a sparrow, right? Usually you don't do, let's say you do plum flower, you don't do the very thick plum like branches, right? Because a very thick one, it will break your balance with the small bird. So we're gonna do this smaller, just one smaller branches of cherry, right? But it will turn out to be like this.
Not peony?
Not peony. Not peony. Peony is too big.
Okay.
Too big, then the bird will be too small. You know, if you're painting the bird very big compared to the peony, then it's also very strange.
Okay.
I think okay we will use the color is actually for marines is actually 390. For M branch we're gonna use number 54. Right. These are the red
What is
that
it?
we're gonna use. Yes.
54?
The red, the marines is 390. The M brand
Yes.
is 54.
Okay. Okay, that's
Yes.
54. So
And then we're gonna use
I think I'll
white.
start now. I'll go lower and
Yeah.
risk it.
The white, right? This is the M brand is number 50. Right. Then for the marines, the white is 104. 104. 390. Right. So flower wise, right, we will use this to do the flower. And then later we will use ink to do the leaves. Okay. So let's start. So I'm going to take some the red. And I'm going to take some white. Right. When I said we don't want to make the flower very clear structure, right? That means, right, when you have something, you know, a little bit blurry in the painting, how do you show that the shape of the flower, right? Usually it will be by the color. So you're gonna need the color to do the contrast. Right. So these two colors, the first step, we're gonna take a little bit of red, not too much, into the white. So what we do is actually we're creating some pink, right? Not too much red. We don't want to too much red. It will not give you too pinky color. Right?
I need to paint all the paint off with water. That's the new cleaning way of mine. Of cleaning the palette. Water.
Okay.
Water all the time.
You ready? Yeah.
Wait.
So we're gonna for this video we're gonna start from the right to the left, right?
Oops.
Okay. Yeah. So what we do, right? The first we're gonna create a flower from here, right? So although it's not a peony, it's a small cherry flower, right? The cherry has a lot.
About cherries.
Yeah.
We have
the
flower
also.
Our cherries started growing. We have cherries.
Yeah. So yeah, what we're gonna do is see, zoom in a bit. Pretty white. Yeah. So what I'm gonna have is now I do not have clear structure, right? So that means I'm gonna have this roughly stroke to outline the flower. So you can do usually you can do 4 as petal.
Okay, my ones are really dark pink.
Is it you apply too much red in the white?
I think so. I think I'll need to lighten it up. Wow, my jokes are so bad.
Yeah. So you should have something like this color, right? Now
That's not really close to that.
take some more red on the tip of the brush. It's actually similar to, you know, when we do the peony, when we do the center of the peony. So what you're gonna do is actually you're gonna do this. Right?
already starting to lighten up. I feel like I'm like having chemistry right now or something. I don't know why.
Right. So I can do this. Right.
Oh no. Oh no, no, no. This is bad. There's black trying to mix in with my perfect pink. Okay, there. Fixed.
Right. So
Okay, now
yeah.
time to
So
start.
this one.
I'm not sure having even more
Remember, I
white.
just said, right, not to have a very clear structure of the flower, but it's just actually a layer like this. Right? So the outside, right, here if you wanna apply another layer of flower, just to like a side of the brush go this way.
I'm way too scared somewhat.
What? Scared? What?
I don't
Sorry?
know why I'm too scared to like just put the
Too
brush.
scared to put the brush on the
Yes, I'm
paper.
scared to ruin the painting.
Yeah, don't worry, you will always have to do that, if you paint. So once you start that, right, that should be fine. Don't worry too much about that.
I'm just scared to ruin that wholesome, not wholesome, but whatever. I don't even know what's wholesome. So this beautiful paper.
But without the
Just
painting,
gonna
right?
start with this tiny petal.
Yeah. But
Yeah, I'm
without
so
the
basic.
painting, it will still just be a paper, right? So you need to paint on that.
Yeah, I'm just scared to ruin it. So I'm just like trying to make the flower look natural.
Yeah. Try a little bit like when you're starting, right? The color, try like I mentioned, try a little bit lighter color, right? Do not try go very strong first, right? It's a little bit difficult to balance the the color.
I'm trying not to make it like, I'm trying to put more white in to make it very light, but like the pink, dark pink for the shades just takes over. No, I'm like serious.
Yeah. Okay, so next, right, we're gonna have one more flower here, right? So one more flower here. So what I plan, right, is the branches come up, right, connect here, another branch come down and goes to this way, and then we have the little bird on the left hand side. Now once you have this, what we're gonna do is the second flower. Let's say we want to do this side. Now I'm picking some more red on the tape. Right? You can actually, when you do this type of flower, right, you can actually do this, the color a little bit thicker. So what I'm giving the tape of the petal a little bit darker color on the tape. Now the bottom, right, can go a little bit lighter, right? So for this side, I go up, just come back.
Okay, so my one like looks a little more natural now, but like I'm so scared to like ruin it. I'm just gonna try like naturally outlining it. Is that even a thing? Wow, Alona, you never make sense.
Yeah, for this one, as we have this, now same thing, inside, we have another one, right? So the
Okay, now time to ruin it.
petal, another one here.
Okay, now the flower didn't come out like as bad as I thought it would be, but still. Gonna like add a little more petals like this. And okay, now. Oh, okay, that's even worse. How am I supposed to do that?
Not for the not so clear structured flowers. Right? You can combine the petal, right? When you can combine the shape with lines, you see the lines I use here, right? Combine the shape with lines. I think for Nelly, that's what you're strong at, right? You can do that. You know, it's actually a very good combination when you combine the shape with lines in the not so clear, like um, when your painting is not, the flower is not the mean.
Okay, right now it's like coming out really nice. I just don't want to ruin it with some
Good.
scribblings of mine.
No,
No,
we can
like
have
I
some
always
small
like accidentally like scribble things up when they come out so nice.
we can have some small, like a bud also, like you see the bud, right, is just left and right, to paint a small bud there. Right here some more bud. This bud, right, you can do a little bit random later, right? You're gonna connect them
Why do
using
the petals of mine like look like, I don't know, like I don't even know how to explain it. Why do they look like hearts for mine? Is
the
it just
heart.
me? Yeah, somewhere my petals look like hearts or something.
You can show me? Yeah. Okay, hold on. Let me do.
Is this okay?
I can see that. Show me again. Not bad, not bad, not bad. It's because the heart is because we are doing this. We are doing this outside color, inside darker, right? So it looked like I think Alona might need to take note that to have the difference of colors, right? Right. So these are some small buds, right? Later we're gonna connect them
I just
using.
added some shadows to it. I hope that will make it look better, but now that I realize I just ruined all the petals that I made. And now I'm like, but I need to just start all over. And now I'm like, wait, no, I have an idea. Mine's change.
Okay, so now here, right? So like the composition I mentioned, right? We're gonna go for S shape, for the flowers. So we're gonna have a few flowers on here, right? To face to the left side, right? So now what we do here, right, is actually, so when you zoom in, I think. Yeah. So for the flowers here, right? What I'm gonna do, right, is go for the left, right? I'm gonna have one.
Now that I have like this lighter color, I can like
Two,
fix the
right?
petals a little.
Three, right? So
Okay,
these are
yeah.
the flower, the petals, facing us, near us. Then I'm gonna take some more red on the flash. And then from there, right, what we're gonna do is actually do this way. I see, go up. One
And then
more.
take some red on the tip, and then
Some more here, right? So now you see, when we do this, the main thing is actually to have a contrast between the colors. and also can use certain lines to outline a little bit, you know, that.
Okay, my whole plate is ruined because of the black ink that I used. It just kept on spreading and spreading and spreading and spreading and so on.
Spreading? You mean smudging?
You know, like the ink. It's taking over. Okay, phew.
Oh, be careful.
I just got just in time for it to not smudge the painting.
Okay.
Wow. I'm just blessed that that didn't smudge on the painting.
Okay, good.
Because otherwise it would have been like, wait, I gotta like take water for this.
Yeah. Okay. Nelly, so far okay?
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah. Okay. So. Yeah. Then we're gonna take some more ink, you know, to create another flower. We can start another flower right here. Another one here, right? Just 3 petals.
Okay, thank.
Yeah. Is it okay? Alona?
Спокойно, спокойно, ничего страшного, спокойно.
Okay, did it like smudge the painting
Ничего,
itself?
ничего, все, осторожно, подожди.
Cannot see.
Operation of surgery.
Is it the ink goes onto the paper?
It just took over. Не, ну смотри, вот это все, мне это надо, оно просто все
Я тебе дам другую тарелку. Давай, давай, ты пока садись.
I just almost ruined my
сюда,
whole
давай,
painting.
розовый, что там тебе надо?
I just almost ruined it, but it didn't get ruined. I'm so lost in her. Just kidding. I ain't.
Okay now? Yeah.
So, am I supposed to be also find out small? Oh, be with her alone. Okay. We just almost had a surgery with this painting. But no, everything is okay. This again? Okay, I gotta wash my hands again after this. Nothing happened to the painting itself, but the frame.
Oh, the frame part, that's okay. The frame is okay. Don't worry, the frame is okay.
Wait. Мне надо опять выбрать руки, потому что там действительно попала кровь, и я боюсь.
Сухую тряпку, извини.
Okay. The painting almost got hurt, but nah, it did not. Ha ha ha. I'm so evil.
Хули тебе. Вот так вот положи. Вот здесь. Не трогай, не трогай, не трогай. Да, садись. Вот. Так вот. Не надо. Ну,
И вот это.
подожди.
Может, я здесь буду рисовать?
Погоди.
О, вот так вот.
Да, да, я вот так и хотела. Давай.
И вот здесь, да. Молодец. Теперь вот сюда,
Тряпка
сюда,
тебе.
сюда.
Быстрее.
Thank you for waiting. Он красиво?
Да, красиво. Рисуй, рисуй, рисуй.
Рисуй, рисуй.
Так, ты не вот это брать надо, черный. Черный, если надо.
Yeah.
I always have these problems with ink. When I ever like pour black ink in, it always has to like pour somewhere else. And I just hate that problem.
Yeah, I think for the ink, right, you should put the as little as you know you use. Right? We do have other class that have the problem. If you put a lot of ink, right, sometimes it will happen. Okay, so we'll continue, right, for this flower. You see, when we do like this, these petals, right, are not separated. You see this tree, right? So usually for this tree, how do we do, right? I'm getting some red on my brush. So you can go over here, right? Just go over one. You are separating the petals from the others, right? So you can here just do a line there, like I mentioned, right? Some lines is actually very useful when you trying to do a flower that not no clear structure, right? So here's some more. Right. For these flowers, right, what we will need to do later, right, is actually the center of the flower. We also need to do the yellow and a little bit pink. So now we just leave that, right? Alona, okay on your side?
What?
Is it okay?
I'm okay, but the flowers aren't really. I need better ink because it's a little dark, and I'm trying to make it lighter. Oop, 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 oop. Yeet. Fixed.
Okay.
I just once saw like this like little boy on Instagram photo shooting like his paintings.
Yeah.
He made like he used like homemade stuff to like make such a beautiful painting of sakuras with snow, like such a big one.
Yeah.
Like a very small boy, like maximally like 5 years old, less.
Oh, oh yeah. There's some juniors there, right?
Yeah, he probably is already a professional while I'm here stuck learning the basics. I'm so bad at Chinese painting.
No, everybody is different. Yeah, everybody is different.
So I'm gonna try to make it look at least like a little better.
Yeah, below you can, let's say here, right? You can have something like this. You know, just come back. Don't need to have very clear structure, but the color contrast needs to be there, right? Like I mentioned. So we can have a few buds on top. Right, now we have some more. Let's see, just one more flower, right? So what I'm thinking, right, these three are not connected, so I'm gonna have one here. So, see, the center is darker, right? Come back again.
How's the weather there in Singapore?
Weather?
Good. Yesterday was heavy rain.
Yeah.
For us, it's not. It's a little foggy, but it's not really. Is it? Is it just me, or is it like a little foggy here?
Singapore is okay, I think.
Because
It's
it's
very
pretty
hot
sunny. It's a
today,
little cloudy.
Hot,
So-
cloudy.
Yeah, it's pretty cloudy, but like it's okay. And it's starting to get very hot. Here in summers, you can never survive here in Israel.
Okay.
It's pretty hot. But I can survive because I have experience. And guess
That's
from
good.
where? Singapore.
That's good.
And everyone are going to be like, hot. And I'm like, somehow like that. At least something that will impress my classmates or something.
Yeah. So, okay. So this is actually the flower parts, right? We can leave them, just the flower, like this. And then we now starting to do the flower, the leaves and the branches, right? But this time we are going to do in ink, right? We are not going to do in color. We're going to do in ink just to have more of how the ink goes on with the color. Same like the
Stephen, does every country have their traditional painting?
I think, yeah, I think should be. Every country should have the traditional one. Huh?
Korea? Russian?
Korea also has.
Yes.
But the Korea actually is very similar to Chinese. Their calligraphy, Japan, they are very similar to China one. Because it's actually passed on from China to their country. So they have different names.
India,
like
Russia, Israel, Singapore.
Yeah, Japan calling their painting called Sumi-e, right? So they do not call it like Chinese painting, right? Because they are not Chinese.
They're not Chinese, they're Japanese.
Yeah, so okay. So from this part, we're gonna start from the branches, right? To go out to connect to all the flowers. And then we're gonna have some more leaves and connecting to flower here. Then we're gonna have the small bird here to fly to the top.
Wow, my painting is somewhere so basic.
Still basic? You mean in terms of
Yes, my painting's so basic now.
let
Like,
me
look.
just see. It was good. It was good because you are doing on the round paper, right? So the size, I think it was also pretty good.
Yeah, because we don't have the square paper, so that's why.
Yeah. The square paper, I just want to show you, you know, the composition.
So that's why I'm like trying to make it like look like proportional, make it look natural. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
When did I start saying you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Wow.
So now I'm gonna start the branches, right? So from below, so go up. Remember the branches, right? When you do, you need to stop, right? When certain, let's say there's a knot, right? You need to actually stop.
Wait, how do you get that color? What is it?
It's ink. This is ink.
Light ink?
Light ink, a little bit lighter ink.
Okay, so I'm very bad at like branches, especially like with the thickness of the branches.
Yeah, so now you
That's
see
like
my
a problem
see me
for me.
painting, right? You see me painting, you should be able to learn that, So how to
Or maybe
do
I
the
could do it
branches.
somehow different. Maybe like I could like make the bird fly here in the middle. Is that even natural? Like here,
Don't do
this
in the
is how
exact middle, but a little bit to the left or right should be okay. But do not put the bird exactly in the middle.
maybe like
Almost,
here.
yeah, I think that area should be good.
Like, but we have to like make it fly because like I like me painting branches will just ruin the painting.
Oh, okay. But you need to actually, let's say for this painting, you don't want to do the
I just need
branches
to know
on the
how
paper, right?
to like
You can practice, right? You can practice the
yeah
branches.
practice the way the bird will be facing, and then just continue with the painting. Because if it's gonna fly, I need to move the position. So that's a little problem.
Okay. Right.
Now,
So here you can connect all of them.
now at least I didn't like spoil the whole painting with ink,
No,
which is good.
yeah. No, when we go for the leaves, right? For the
But
leaves,
big
we need a
flowers,
bit lighter
but big
color.
flowers we will not connect right now, or
Yeah?
big flowers to connect big
No,
flowers after or
big
what?
a big flower we will connect after. So we will do the leaf first. Yes. So once you have the main branches, right, then you're gonna do the leaves, and then the leaves will decide the because you might have some leaves here, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if you have the leaf here and if you connect now, later the leaf will not be able to cover the branches.
Yes, right.
It will look strange. So we will do the leaf first, right? Then once we have the leaf, we will connect the main flower. So for the branches, we just have that first, right? Then we're gonna have the leaf, right? Starting from the side. See, here I have one leaf. You see? Right. See?
Leona, if you sing, I could not listen to Steven. I sing only you.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's okay.
A
It's not
habit of mine. Habits. I hate habits, especially
See,
those types of habits.
you can do leaf there, right? So, right. So we can do this.
I get carried away with singing. Sad face.
And do this there, right? Lighter. We have zoom in a little bit on the big flower leaf. So for the bigger flower, usually, right, the leaf will build around the flower, but it's actually, let's see here, right? I want to start from there. So one leaf, right? So one more. There. One more. There. Right. So these are actually later you can connect all of them together, right? You see, you can connect these all
Oops.
together. But then
I need white color to fix that.
the leaf,
Just
remember,
so
when you're
bad.
doing the leaf, very important thing is actually to have the size difference. That means you should not have all the leaf the same size. If you want to have some leaf that come out, right, is actually near you, so you should have some bigger leaf. Right? Let's say I'm gonna have one bigger leaf here. Bigger. This one also. This one also. See. One more here. One more here. And let's say when you connect this type of leaf, right, you can do this. You just connect, and then the leaf, right. Later we're gonna do the lines on the leaves. So when we do the lines on the leaves, we will leave that line. Now we will not do that.
Okay, so I'll do the very like same technique that you teached us, but like a different pose. I'll try making a pose for my painting.
To make a what? Right?
A pose, like the way it's gonna be like posing. Because right now it's not turning out very well.
I always have to, you know, sometimes the one painting you wanna make a nicer one, you have to go up.
Right now, like the pose that I made, like is going not very bad. It's kind of like turning out well. Just the feathers that they're connected just bothers me. But otherwise, like if I like make a tail for it like this.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, now the tail looks like a fish. Okay, there. There. And then if I like make it like
right. So, but Alana, I think you also try see the leaf, how to paint the leaf, because for flower and birds, right, you will always need the leaf, right? So you cannot have some just a bird without flower, right?
I'm looking, don't worry.
Okay, good. So the leaf, what we do is actually
now that I'm finished with the pose, okay, just one real quick thing. Okay, it's very weird. And it doesn't look like it's flying.
Oh, are you going to do the reverse way?
I'm gonna like try recreating it, but like in a cleaner version, because that's just the draft.
I see.
Maybe I'll be able to make a new pose.
So I'm doing the leaf on this side. So the leaf you see, the way I painted, right? The leaf is just, you know, you can do one line to define the one side of the leaf. Then use the side of the brush to do the other side of the leaf. See this one? Okay.
Okay, now it looks like a seagull or something.
Seagull.
Never mind that. I mean, like it looks okay. The pose, like itself, but like. Okay, now like my one turned out like really cute right now. This pose, the like final in this pose is looking very cute somewhat because of the eyes. They're just way too big. Never mind that. It's just the eyes. No, the world ain't over yet, Alona. You can always try again. Okay, now I'm gonna like try. Now it looks like kind of like a little robin.
Okay, so once we have almost all the leaves, right? So we can still have some more. I can do a little bit quicker way to, let's say on this side, we have some more leaves. here, this here. So that's the thing for Chinese painting, that a lot of times, right, we do not rely on the real scene. Even you have a real photo to follow, right? You need to actually decide what you're gonna take into the painting, what you're gonna leave outside the painting, right? You cannot do everything in the painting, but mostly you should choose based on your composition, which way, what kind of things that will make a better composition in the painting, that you should make them inside the painting.
Okay, so
The
here are
red,
like
right?
the basics.
Yep. I think this better. Yeah, this better. But when the
Yeah,
birds
just the
are
eyes and the
flying,
head are a little tempting me.
yeah, I think it's once we have these, right, especially when we learn painting some bird, you can do a lot of combinations with different kind of either a flower, or a small, very quiet scene, right? Just simply with the animal and certain setup scene, you want to show very, very light backgrounds. Let's say you want to do some grass. Okay,
I
so
think
from
the
there,
legs
right?
kind of like ruined it because now like it doesn't look very like fronty. Is that even a word? Whatever. Now it looks like a chicken on legs or something. Should I like practice more or like should I start?
Let me
I don't
see
know.
the bird. Hold on. Yeah, I think Alona, the pose is nice. Only thing is the eye part, right? The eyes. Remember just now we did the eyes part, right? For this part, right, the eyes, you can give a little bit darker around the eyes, and also for the neck, right, and the breast, you can give
Wow,
more
just
leaf,
gave
more white.
them. Okay, that just like ruined the painting, the eyebrow. Now I need to make another copy. Why, God, why? Why you bully me?
Because you are not concentrated.
I am. Otherwise, I wouldn't be making poses right now.
Right, so from there, right, once we have almost all the leaf, we can actually connect them, right? See here, I want to connect this type of flowers, right? Can connect, go back, just go, right? And from here, right, we can actually do the lines on the, and the lines on the leaves also connecting the leaves to the branches.
No. No. Should I start painting or keep making poses?
Right?
Should I keep making poses or start painting? Because I'm running out of time. So should I or not?
You want to finish or?
No, like It's not that. Like, should I start painting like the robins, or should I like keep me?
Still practicing. After you will try at home by yourself on the new paper, just to repeat the same. Now try to follow the Steven.
Yeah. Try follow the leaves and the branches because you
I
have
can't
flowers,
because
right?
like my paper is way too small to fit that.
Yeah, but you can have like this part, right? This part so to connecting the flower with the
But
leaf.
I am looking to like
Okay.
because I want to paint those because I only included the flowers since I don't have any more space. And otherwise, if I paint it, it's gonna like ruin the painting because like I'm very bad at like drawing leaves.
But you cannot say actually the leaf is not difficult, you know. But when you painting the flowers, right? You must have leaves, right? You cannot only paint the flowers with no leaves.
Okay, now
Actually, the
here,
leaf is
let's pick another one.
easier. You see, just follow me, right? To do the leaf is not difficult, right? Just once you have the color, now what I'm doing is just put the lines on the leaves. And this one also. Right, so once the leaf we finish, right, we can add a little bit for the flower, then we can put up the bird. Yeah, this leaf will take a little bit longer.
I'm gonna somewhere I just like make stripes on top of their like eyes or heads. I don't know why. Is it just to like make some shine or something? I do not know why. But someone makes them look old, which I like. I like old robins. They're cute. And babies. Babies are the cutest.
Right. So this is almost done, but actually was still a lot more things to do. So just to save the time, right, we go for the bird, right? So we're gonna put the birds here so that you know the whole conversation goes.
Can I like start drawing the birds?
Yes,
and,
we
like,
can
follow
start
your
to drawing the
direction?
birds.
Because like I did make a pose, but like I keep like failing on like making them.
You wanna do the flying one, Alona?
What?
we can do a flying one if you say. Just now the bird is the one we do is not flying one. I saw you are trying to create a non is a flying
Can
one.
you like try like making a pose close to mine? Because like I'm trying to make that pose, but like I can't. It's just like Chinese painting is bullying me for the last few weeks.
Okay, let me do a flying one.
I'll send you some pictures of my progress. It's not even progressing, so.
Yeah.
Not this. Here are some poses I tried to make. Trying to make them look like they're flying.
I see.
They are so
Good, that's
bad.
good to try. That's good try. Now let me show you one pose, right? Flying one. I show you one flying one. Maybe just now the plan was to have the bird here, same pose. Now let me have the pose. Sorry, not the pose. The bird is flying to here. It's actually more like landing on the flower or like the heads towards the flower, right? Okay, I'm trying to zoom in. You can see how I painted this one. Okay, so I'm gonna have the birds here. So I'm gonna go for directly for the beak, right? Like the beak is almost like touching the flower, right? Upper beak, lower beak, and then we're gonna have the eyes here, right? Put the eyes here. Leave some white, right? So you see, for this paper later, I'm gonna show you the white that we're gonna need to use on this paper. Same thing, has a little bit shadow here for the bird, for the eyes. Okay. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to wash off the ink. I'm going to take the brown color.
What pose do we do?
Yeah, I'm going to take the same brown color.
Because I don't know if I can like do this pose because like it's very complicated and I don't know how to like put the legs where they need to be.
Yeah, maybe just look at how I did this pose, right? Flying one, the two wings, this and that, right? Just look at how I do this, and you can practice right on your side. You want to do a similar pose, you want to do the flying one, okay? Okay, good. I take some more brown.
We take now brown color.
Yeah, I need some more brown color. I don't have brown, so I take some more brown, right?
So we will do like we did the birds before, the same.
This bird is a different pose.
Yes, I understood.
Yeah, actually, I want to do the original, the same pose. I think Alona, she's trying to do a flying one, but I think it would be good. I can show you more pose of the bird, right? So you can learn the different pose of the birds. This one, flying one. So I take a little bit, same thing. I take a little bit ink in the brown color, right? So I have the beak, I have the eyes, Now I go for the head, right? Same thing from here, right?
Do I follow you? Because like I don't know the pose yet, so.
Yeah, so the pose, the pose, what I want to do is actually the wing flying one, the other one here, right? The flying one.
I don't understand because like I don't know the pose that you're gonna like be doing because you just started.
Maybe you can look first, right? Look at the ones I'm doing now, and then after I finish, right, then you can do yours, right?
Okay.
Is that okay? Yeah.
No,
Okay,
not mine because like I don't know if my one will work out because like it's all very complicated, and I don't know how to like put the tail in and stuff like that.
Oof. What is this? This is wing?
This is the wing, yes. This is the right wing of the bird. So the steps, right, is actually the same as the one I painted just now. You see, I'm using ink as the outline, right? So this one a little bit longer. Come back, right? These are the wings, right? So come back here, right? I take some more black color, right? So this side, right? These are the bottom of the wings. Right? Come back. Okay. Right, come back. Now this is the right wing, right? And now I go for the left wing, right? Before that, right, I will need to do from here the head, and then there's the back, right? The back, just go like this, and then go for the right wing, right? So right wing, sorry, left wing, same black line, right there. Then we go, one is flying, right? It's actually expanding a little bit. So now, having some more brown color and the tape in black. Right, now what I'm gonna do is actually the other wing, right? So from here, so one feather, black, two, three, four. You can really roughly see how I wanna pose this bird. Right? This is the other wing there, right? So now,
Oh, okay, that's complicated, but that looks pretty and clean. I just don't know where to put it because, like, my flowers.
Yeah, maybe
I
just
like reverse it or something. Не знаю, как это сделать. Я не знаю, в каком цветке ничего. Просто не знаю, как в каком цветке у него просто по-другому, потому что у меня другой листик. И...
Алена, ты очень много разговариваешь, и ты не следишь за тем, что он рисует. Ты рисуешь что-то свое, а потом ты раз и потерялась. Следи за ним очень внимательно.
Каждый шаг за ним делай.
Просто у меня нету той бумаги, которая у него.
Здесь дело не в бумаге. Дело в том, что надо следить за ним.
Во внимательности.
Yeah, but the tail, right, just come back.
Ты же закрыла сейчас.
Right, a little bit like that, and then here, right, this is the other leg, this is the right leg. From here, right, this is the chain of the bird. And then we're gonna put the leg, right? So this is the flying one, right? You have the other one here. Right. So this is the how the flying pose of the bird. Right. Then we can do some coloring, right? So Alona, I think when you're trying to do a flying one, right, the main thing, right, you need to take note is actually the wingspan, right? If let's say you don't want to do the head
That's
going
the
downwards,
problem in
right?
my pose.
Yeah.
The wings are like covering the body, and I don't know how to like draw it.
Yeah. So for the pose, right, it actually relies on more like observation. You need to do more observation in the life, right? And also,
I tried different
I think
ones; they just didn't work.
Sorry.
I tried making different poses; they just didn't. None of them worked.
I think the thing is actually, if you are making, right, a good way for you to start with is actually to start from a photo, right? For me, I can do this process because I actually painted a lot of different poses before, you know. So I think for you, um, don't don't set too high standard for you first. You know, immediately you want to do exactly because when for us, you know, we always start from observation, right? When you
Mm-hmm.
observe the things, you learn the pose of the things, right? Why, you know, this wing should go here, right? Right. We learn from the photo, we learn from the life, right? So once you learn that, then you convert into the painting. So when the Chinese painting, the structure of the birds is actually similar to what we do when we draw using pencil, right? And very the big difference is actually when we do Chinese painting, the color and the strokes are actually simpler than using pencil, you know. So I think, right, I understand that you don't want to ruin the painting, the painting, the final painting, right? You wanted to try practice different pose of the birds, right? But what I would suggest, right? Either you can actually search, I say, a pose. Let's say we just very simple, right? You go to Google, you search for this sparrow flying,
Mm-hmm.
right? You can just you see, there are a lot of poses, right, on the phone, right? So the ones you want to try, I think just now, the way you want to paint,
I found the perfect one already.
yeah, is this one, right? Is it this one? Oh, that one, yeah. This one, right? Yeah. So
Mm-hmm.
as you can see, right, when we converting a photo to a painting, right? The thing you need to take note, just now I mentioned, right? When I teach you the first draft of the sparrow, what I said, the inside or the under the wings, right? You need to be lighter. The top of the wings need to be darker, and also the belly around the eyes area, these are white, right? So if you are painting to this, you need to take note the color that you're gonna use for different parts, right? And also,
Okay, so do I like
yeah.
paint it right now, straight away, or
So
do I like practice it?
I think a better way is actually you can actually do the pose that we practice or we taught just now. You know, at the beginning
Yes,
of
but
the
I
class.
can't fit it because like the flowers are like flying or
No, it's
something or like falling.
just I think for your painting, right, you have flower here, you have flower here. It's just simply the bird is standing there, then you can do a simple branch, right? Simple branch there.
The branches will just ruin the painting because
It
I
won't, it
never like
won't,
do branches correctly.
it
They
won't, it
always
won't.
come out
Alona,
either
you
thick
you
or
cannot
either improportional.
you cannot say that. You cannot say, you know, something will ruin the painting, right? Because the painting is a creation. It needs your confidence to support the painting, right? You cannot say, my branch will definitely ruin the painting. You know, if you don't paint, you will never know, you know, whether it will make your painting better or it will branches, right? I think you can try to minimize the branches in the painting if you really think your branches is too strong or the
And
other
like
way,
the
like
way
I
I like
mentioned, right?
portrayed the flowers, like
Yeah.
I don't know how to like put more branches in because of the
The,
way
the,
the flowers are
yeah,
posed.
yeah. The thing, like I mentioned, right? If you're not very confident of something or like first time doing something, especially in Chinese painting, the good thing is you start a bit lighter color. Let's say the branches, right? You can start from lighter ink to do the branch, like the ones I have here, right? Beside the painting, right? See, these are very light color, right? You can just do a very light color and come out the. You see, yours is a square or round, right? It's a round one, so it just the from the side of the painting come out one small branches, and the bird standing on top of the branches. That's a nice composition, you know. And also, I would really want to encourage you, right, Alana, don't say anything, right, like, you know, my branches will definitely ruin the painting.
But like I tried it before. It ruined a lot of my paintings.
Yeah, so just now when I paint, yeah, right, you should take note. And also I record the video. I think you can have a look at how I paint the branches, right? Or I take the paper now, just now the bird that we painted, right? Now I do the branch on this, right? We just do the branches on this. Is it okay?
Or maybe I can like outline it with pencil, like very faintly, and like try drawing it.
Yes, that's also fine. You know, the main thing, right, is actually to make sure, yeah, the thing, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, Nelly already painted.
No?
Oh, very good, very good.
Yes.
Just the way the flowers are posed.
Yeah. Yeah. So this one, the birds, right? Let's say it is standing, right? If you don't like branches, you can also change to a stone, you know, because this one is not grabbing on the branches, right? So you can do a stone. Like, you see, I just show you how to do a stone, right? See? Just like that. Then you're doing a stone, right? It's very, very it's not difficult to do a stone, right? You can standing on a stone, right? Now your paper, right? The paper is from this side, right? It just come out a stone like this. Right? So you don't have to paint the whole branches if you really don't like to paint that, right? But like I mentioned, the branches is actually indeed
Yes, just the way like the flowers, the way they're like the pose of them. I can't just like put branches there. It just is impossible unless they add more flowers.
Yeah, maybe you can send your current painting to the WhatsApp.
Yes, I did.
Yeah. Yes, I saw Nelly's very good. I like the flowers a lot. Yeah, I think for the birds right now enough space on the paper.
Yes, and also there's not enough white parts of the bird body, so too tight.
But I like the flower. The flower is nice. Like it's creating the contrast. Yeah. For Alona, right? You see, yeah, I will put your paintings right under the camera, right? I will point to you, right, where to do that, right? So you see, you already have the flowers, right? Then you need to do the leaves, right? For this case, right, because your space is already like this, right? So what you can do, right? The bird you can put here, right?
That's what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
But like I didn't know how to like do the pose.
You can put here. You can do exactly this pose here, and standing on a small stone, like lighter color there, right from here. And on this side, you're using the darker ink to do the branches and the leaves, right? That means actually these few flowers is actually in front of the stone and the bird. And these two flowers just come back, you know, maybe from the birds, back of the birds, you know. It's actually, that means these two flowers grows behind the bird, right? These two flowers actually be here, you know what I mean? And this small bud, right, is just under in
like
front
the
of
flowers
here.
are like falling. I designed them for like falling, but like if they're like able to like be able to be connected, then like I don't know, because like how are they like the way they're like posed? because I
Yeah,
didn't know that you were like about to like
It-
add like branches to it.
yeah, if you want to make something like flying through, right? So you mean these flowers are falling. These are the falling ones, right? You want to have a bird flying through,
Like
right?
I have an idea for the sparrow. I could like make a very light sketch and then like outline it, like very
Yeah.
like faint outlines, and then
Yeah,
just
that
like
also can. Yeah, that also can because this to you is
because
the
I found
final
like the
painting, right?
perfect
You wanna,
picture. So
yeah, you can do that. I
I'm
mean,
gonna put it like in between, so it's like time frozen thing,
here,
like just like a photo, because like the
uh,
flowers are like falling.
okay.
Okay,
I see
I
your
do not
design.
make
Yeah.
sense.
No, I
So
understand your design. Yeah, I
just where do
understand.
I
I
put
think
it? Like in the middle of the three batches of the
yeah.
flowers, or not three, but like two.
If you are doing a flying one, right, I would say, put on here should be okay. Leave a little bit space in the front because usually for flying one or the animal in motions, right, you need to leave a space in front of the animal, right? So that means your bird is flying, right? The head is towards the left, so you can put the birds here, right? Then you
Here?
leave more space for the birds to fly to, right? You cannot have a bird right to the right and head to
Well,
the right.
like if the like my bird is like facing like oh sorry my camera is facing like this direction like this, so it will fly here. So does that mean I
From
have
there
to put
to
it
here,
from?
from
Yeah.
here to here, can,
Yes.
can. Yeah, also can. Yeah.
I
If
just
you
have to
go
like draw
from
the like
left to the
sparrow,
right,
and it has to be very small
uh,
because I don't think I can fit it. But let's see.
yeah. But I guess if you do it from this direction, there may be some overlapping of your flower and the bird, right? So the flower in front of the birds, right? Yeah. But for Nelly, I think uh, the head,
Yes.
and maybe is your brush. I think is really brush my split. So
Ah,
the beak needs to be a bit sharper, like
okay.
triangle type of finishing,
The
right?
position of the head is not right.
Sorry?
Position of the head is not right. It has to be more down.
Oh yeah, correct.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but it's overall the good. I think the color, the combination, and also for the branches, right?
Yes.
Certain parts, right? Let's say this one, this
Yes.
here, right? You can actually keep it like more confident stroke, like go and
Uh-huh.
then turn, right?
Uh,
So this part, right? Uh, this part look a little bit broken,
uh-huh.
the line. Other than this, the others are good. Yeah, I like your flower. Yeah, that's your style. What
Okay.
we doing today? Yeah, yeah. Well, Alona, I think you can do that. Can show me.
I'm still like drawing it, sketching
Yeah,
it, and seeing if it can like fit in.
sure. Meanwhile,
Because
I will
like
just.
the way like I positioned it is a little like way too big for that position. The only way I can like fit it is in the middle, but that wouldn't like
Mm,
look proportional. Now I
mm.
don't know what to do with this.
But you already draw on the paper, right?
Yes, I started like with a pencil, like with like very faint sketches, but like I can't fit it, so.
Mm.
Or I can, let me see, wait. If I like put the head a little like lower, like heading forward, I might fit it. Let me see.
Right. Meanwhile, I think Luna is working on the sparrow, and let me just try to finish because the main thing, right, is actually to use the white in the birds.
Mhm.
I also need to show you the white on the bird, how it works. Right. So now I'm just coloring the wings in.
Nope, it won't fit. Even if it will, like the wings.
Huh?
The wings
The wing is,
won't fit. Even if his body will fit, like the wings won't. I tried squeezing them in any way. I just can't.
but maybe you want to change to another pose for the birds that might not
There's
need a
nothing
lot
like
more space.
really. They're all like the same.
Yeah, I think there's
Oh, I
some.
found one. I found one.
Yeah.
The camera.
Yeah. Okay. So these are the brown that we're gonna apply. Right? Remember the bottom, right? The
Here. Is this one
only
okay?
the neck. Oh yeah, this is good. This is good. This is good.
Now all I need is an eraser.
Okay. Okay. We applied the brown first, right? Now we need to look at the white. The white for the bird. I take some white and some white here. Some white.
Ready?
And then come back, right, for the birds. Especially the back of the birds, right? The butt. We're gonna apply some white here. See, the way I do the white, right, is outside in, right? What you wanna do is actually to slowly smudging in the white into the brown color, right? Also the leg and this part.
But that I made it like very faint. But if it's like this pose, I think it should like be in the middle or something. Or a little like drag,
Yeah,
like not in the
yeah,
very middle, but maybe just like dragged a little to the right or the left. Just make it look a
yeah,
little more natural.
yeah. You can do that. I think if in that pose, right, you should put it in the middle, right? Because your flower,
Okay, like
you,
the old sparrow sketch is not like really seen, but a little, but not really. Wow, I don't make sense.
right, there's some white.
Okay. Okay, so
Right, some white for the eyes.
I'm just like trying to see how to like sketch it, but it's a little like difficult. Like I think I can do it because like I gotta like make the body go like this, and then like the wings like this. Okay, I think I can fit it.
Yep.
Okay, I'm
Mm-hmm. Alona, I think you were muted. Yeah. How come? You mute yourself?
because I have habits, so
Oh.
Nice, you are back.
for the birds, right? You see here, we apply some white, right? The main thing, right, for the sparrow, the white, it goes to the bottom of the birds and also the top of the wings, a little bit white, just on the wingspan. So, but this pose, right, actually is it's a landing one. It's not the exact flying, but it's more like a landing pose.
Yeah,
Alona, I
because it's
can't
like
hear you.
flower.
Yeah, and then in the center of the flowers,
I
right?
forgot how to Yucheng, so.
Yeah. In the center of the flower, we will just apply the yellow and this, and we'll just apply the yellow, the 25 and the 55 for the M brand. Okay. And if for Marie's, right, is actually 593. And 593 and 218. So these two colors for the center of the flower. Right? I'm gonna take 25.
Ну, все это... И это все о чем ты думаешь, да?
So for the flowers, right, what we do is just apply the yellow dots in the center. You don't have to be very neat, like that. Right, then you can have the number 593 just in the center of your dot. Similar like the core of the peony, right? Just like that, and then you can apply to all the flowers. Yes, Alona, you are muted again. Cannot
Is this
see
okay?
you. You maybe put it a little bit closer to the camera. Ah, yeah, good. Ah, that's a nice pose. That's a nice pose. Yes. But remember, when you're applying the color, right? When you're applying the color, try follow this color scheme, right, to apply the color.
Yes, of course.
Yeah. I think then later once you're done that, right, you can send it to me, once you finish your painting, right? Yeah. So I don't. Nelly, do you have any like questions or things?
No, I'm just doing the yellow and green, and I will send later to you.
Oh, good. Okay, so I won't take too much of your time, just
No, it's
send
your
to me
time.
once you're done.
It's your time.
No, it's okay. For me, it's okay. I can always go online. The Zoom. As long as I'm free, I can be here. But I think sometimes you need some more your own time to do the painting, right? If I keep on talking, also not very good, distract your painting, right? Once you're done there, just send to me, right?
Okay.
And we can. I will also try finish this one, and then I will take a photo of this painting and the things that we talk about.
I'll also finish mine and I'll send it to the group.
Great.
Steven, sorry, could you please send these two pictures, what you showed your pictures in the beginning of the class, this 4 square? Yes.
Yes, I will do that.
Okay.
Thanks.
I will do that. All right. Yeah. Take care, Nelly. Take care, Alona.
Very
Yeah.
much. Bye-bye.
Yeah. Have a nice day.
Bye.
Bye.
Class.
Bye, Chin.
Bye bye.